Iran, still getting scant information out of Iran because of the internet being shut down. But human rights organizations continue to say, and videos put out continue to suggest, mass protests, government crackdown, people taken into custody, people killed. The president, according to the Wall Street Journal, is going to be meeting with his team tomorrow for a concentrated meeting to discuss options, while many people in the U.S. government continue to say the U.S. wants to be relatively low key here and not allow the Iranian government to turn this into a U.S. engineered operation as opposed to the U.S. cheering it on. And the president also said last night that he gets hourly updates on what's going on with Iran. And also said yesterday, it's going to be 106, that the Iranians called over the weekend and said, hey, let's talk. 106, please.
With Iran?
Yeah, do you think they want to engage diplomatically with you?
They do. They called
you? Is it still
yesterday.
An option? Is it still an option?
Iran called to negotiate.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. The leaders of Iran called. They want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States.
Can you share any details on that call?
Iran wants to negotiate, yes.
Negotiate what?
We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting.
Right.
But a meeting is being set up. Iran called. They want to negotiate. Thank you very much, everybody.
Kind of incredible. I'm amazed this is not getting more coverage, because Iran calling the United States, asking to negotiate, is quite a turn. Here's the president, 107, the same session with reporters on Air Force One flying back from Palm Beach last night, threatening Iran and saying that he's got options. 107, please.
Specifically, Iran said that they would consider military and commercial bases as legitimate targets if you struck. Are you concerned about...
If they do that, we'll consider things targets they wouldn't believe. If they do that, we will hit them at levels that they've never been hit before. They won't even believe it. I have options that are so strong. So, I mean, if they did that, it'll be met with a very, very powerful force.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen this week on Iran.
I think the president will meet with the leaders from Iran, which is confusing to a lot of people because the leaders of Iran say that there are agitated protesters that are being paid by the US and Israel. So I don't think they're going to get much far or come to any kind of middle ground. I also think the internet blackout that's happening in Iran and the very few images that we're able to get have, one, suppressed the story. I don't believe people are actively suppressing it. I just don't think there's a lot there to actually watch and take from. And two, I'm not sure that the president will over-index on something that doesn't really capture the American people's attention. And unfortunately, this is a situation that isn't gaining traction domestically here.
Hogan, what's going to happen?
I think he's going to get more options on Iran this week. I think we'll hear more information about what his DOW tells him, about what NSC tells him, and we're going to find a more kind of formulaic direction from this administration on that. You're seeing some of these protests. You're seeing the leadership over there obviously does what they typically do, which is when these protests happen, then all of a sudden massacres occur and they go out there and start killing their people for the quote unquote uprising. Donald Trump also said last week that he wanted none of that, that if that started happening, he would hit them as well. So I don't understand for the life of me why so many, though, are a little bit hesitant to say, oh, I don't think Donald Trump's going to do anything here. Donald Trump most assuredly will do something if it goes too far. The question is, what's the definition of too far? And right now, the people want answers from their leadership. Who knows if the leadership is going to talk to America and figure out a path forward? But it's tumultuous as usual in Iran.
Do either of you see this as a perilous situation for the president? In other words, is there pressure on him to make the right decision, or he can just let events dictate?
I don't see it as a pitfall for the president here.
Yeah,
I
agree.
All foreign policy can be perilous depending on the outcome and how much it blows back on America. So we'll see. But I think this administration's done a pretty good job so far dealing with international issues, ending wars, et cetera. And Donald Trump likes to see that. He likes to see the cessation of death and destruction and bloodshed. And if he can help do it here, he might.
They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America.
And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.